Angela, thank you for joining us on a very important day, the day for the elimination of violence against women. Thank you for being here.
Thank you very much for inviting me.
The first thing I'd like to ask you is, on this very important day, could you tell us about the work that Avon has been doing globally to decrease violence against women?
For 135 years, we deeply believe that a better world for women, it's a better world for all. And we come to accomplish this mission with our business model, engaging 5 million women around the world to share beauty with their friends and sharing our earnings with them by creating aspirational beauty at irresistible value, and as well through our causes, through our campaigns that tackle the causes that are the most important to women, the more meaningful to women, causes like breast cancer and domestic violence. Domestic violence, unfortunately, it's still a big issue. And recent statistics are showing that 1 in 3 women suffer from domestic violence over her lifetime. And we are here to support them. And we've created campaigns over the years. So far, we have collected and donated $91 million for the cause, supporting prevention campaigns, psychological support, access to shelters, working with legislators in different countries around the world to create a tougher environment for abusers, and engaging our 5 million representatives to create the support in their own micro-communities.
Tell me, how do you feel and what do you do when you have so many women representing Avon, some of which might be quite vulnerable today? How would you?
You cannot imagine how many stories like this we hear, because we do have these community meetings where we come together and we do not spend that time together just talking about our beauty products. We equally connect, talk about our lives, and you hear these kind of stories. And women are looking at our community and the other representatives as a network of support. Through us, they understand who to call, how to get support, how to liberate themselves from the pressure of the abuse at home. And I feel extremely proud. I have many stories from different countries in our portfolio where representatives would talk about their overcoming these terrible patches of their life and becoming free, independent, and living their lives as per their own norms.
Right, because of your work. And I've made films for you on domestic violence. But let me ask you, I mean, the thing I found amazing about making some films for you on domestic violence was how Avon was a kind of a window of opportunity. Because, of course, a woman might be caught in a situation where she can't break free because she's not financially able to. But representing Avon gives them not only the support that you've spoken about today, but also the financial freedom to move on. This is an interesting part of your work, isn't it?
Very much so, because it's like a vicious circle for many of them, and I could hear them in many occasions over my past 25 years with the company. I mean, they would have the determination to leave the abuser, but then they have kids. Having kids wherever they move, even if they are fully employed and already have an income stream, very difficult in finding the network of support to take care of their kids while they moved home. And we offer them this opportunity with Avon to earn in their own way, with understanding that they need flexibility. And women around the world, they do need flexibilities. They are equally moms and they take care of their homes. And we've created that business model that shares the earnings that we all have through selling our beauty products, with 20% of the proceeds of every product that we have in our portfolio directly benefiting a woman.
Why is the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women so important?
We have to remind the world. We have to remind that we cannot talk about peace only when we refer to war zones. We cannot talk about future unless we eliminate violence from our own homes, on our own streets, in our own micro-communities. We cannot talk about equality if women still feel in 1/3 of their homes around the world, they don't feel safe. So how they can be good moms to the next generation how would we evolve as a humanity if we don't create if we don't ensure that everyone has this basic right of feeling safe in their own homes? So to me, this day, it's a day to remind us all that we have a job to do, that we have to see the signs, we have to create an environment to prevent and stop this kind of abuse. An educational campaign to tell people from young boys to adult men, like how we can create a peaceful, a nurturing environment for ourselves as families and as well for our children.
It's amazing, isn't it, that you're talking about those things. And I was just thinking as you were saying that, I mean, obviously 5 million women, and that's incredible. You've got programs to support them to be strong businesswomen. You've got programs to support them to see the signs and get support around domestic violence. You've got programs that supports them to understand breast cancer awareness. I mean, you're doing a lot. You've got new perfumes where you're recyclable, it's come from the ground, and you've made something beautiful out of something that was, nothing. Yeah, amazing. Do you have faith that, with all of these things that you're doing, do you have faith that the human can change? Do you think it's possible that we can eliminate violence against women or violence generally? Or do you think we just have to do everything that we can whilst we're here to do the best?
Absolutely. Every minute of the day, I work and I lead under the huge belief that we can make a change.
Good. So, you have millions of women representing Avon around the world, going in and out of houses. There's a peacekeeping opportunity here, clearly. Could you tell us about that?
I am humbled. I feel extremely blessed to be part of this amazing community. The stories you hear, the power that emerges from this community are giving hope. And I see it every day. I mean, I'm sure you've met some of our people, and you see the events in South Africa, Middle East, in Philippines, in Latin America, everywhere around the world. Culturally, they might come from different places, yet there is this common value, common purpose, where our representatives feel that they have a bigger role than just sharing beauty with their clients. And then that gives an emotional attachment, that gives an energy that's unparalleled, with any other business I could have imagined working with. And it's less than what's beautiful to see is not only what comes from the top of the company as a mission of the company and guidance for our representatives around the world around their role. What's creating even more powerful impact is their own initiatives, their own understanding of the role they play. And I think this is where the true impact of these millions of representatives around the world gets to be felt.
So to the individual watching who may well be caught up in a domestic violence situation, what advice would you give them? And perhaps you'd like to say something to them.
I would say, you are not alone. You are not alone. There is a huge community out there willing to support. If in doubt or in a need for advice or really looking for tangible support, just go to knowmore.org or to any Avon representative. We are here to support you and together to create a safer environment for all women around the world.
Wow. Angela Cretu, yes. You're amazing, and I wish you the very best with your incredible work around these important issues.
You are. I'm very grateful to you, Jeremy. To you, to the Peace One Day, to everything that you do. I wish with all my heart. I wish with all my heart that you see this impact of yours multiplied to 3 billion, not just 2.8 billion.
Well, with your help, I will.
Humanity is blessed to have a visionary like yourself.
Good luck with all of your
Thank you
incredible
very
work.
much.